So why have I chosen not to drink caffeine? I've found that the longer I drink caffeine, the worse my symptoms get. So the first day to the first week, I'm fine. I'm enjoying it. I have good energy. I'm feeling good. And then after that, I end up having very poor quality sleep where I wake up in the morning absolutely fatigued, like I haven't slept a wink all night. And that continues all day unless I drink a coffee first thing in the morning. And then I feel constrained. I must drink coffee or I'm going to go into a migraine, headache, and nausea, or I just have to cope with the fatigue all day. And I don't like feeling restricted to a certain set of, I have to drink coffee. I don't like that. I like, if I don't want to have a cup, that I don't need to have a cup. However, me and coffee, I can't do that. I have to have, if I'm going to drink coffee, I have to have a cup of coffee. So that's a big reason for why I don't drink coffee. Another is that I end up having really bad brain fog. So hard to think through concepts, very short attention span, grumpy, um, very snippish and sensitive, very short fuse. Isn't that awful? A hard person to live with when I'm on caffeine. Really bad constipation, funny enough. I get really dehydrated. And I end up not wanting to drink water because I enjoy my cups of coffee so much. I drink it with cream, and then I love the flavor in my mouth, and I don't want to wash it away with water. Just that way. Also, when I have one cup of coffee, I just don't want to stop there. I want to be drinking coffee all day then, especially since I get fatigued during the day when I'm on coffee, and then I have to be having one more cup and one more cup. I get to the point that even if I have a cup of coffee at 3 p.m., even 7 p.m., I'm still able to sleep that night because I'm just so fatigued on coffee. Isn't that the most crazy thing? Um, my system just doesn't filter out the coffee, I guess. It doesn't um, process the caffeine, and coffee and I just don't. No. I love it so much because I grew up with my father drinking coffee, and it was always a very comfortable, warm setting where my dad was relaxing with a cup of coffee, and I was always associating coffee with a warm, uh, nice relationship with my father. And we'd always go out for coffee, and we'd have that in common. My dad, he can drink as much coffee as he wants, and it has not affected him like it does me. Now, later in his later years, in his 70s and 80s, I think it does burn out his adrenals, and I think his adrenal issues are probably due to chronic caffeine consumption. But all his life, he hasn't had migraines. He can drink it or not. I'm secretly jealous. But basically, for me, if I want to have a nice, stable life, stable relationships where I can give myself to other people, um, and I can be reliable and dependable, I can depend on myself. I have the grit to tackle life. Better not to be on caffeine. All right, y'all. Give me your comments. Take care. Bye.